So I know there's a lot of women out there that struggle with hypothyroidism or symptoms of a slow thyroid, maybe don't even have a diagnosis. So I wanted to share with you my own struggle with my thyroid journey, and kind of what it was like before I actually put my thyroid condition in remission and healed my thyroid. But if you could do me a very big favor first, if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel and then hit that bell so you get a notification every time I release a new video every single week. So my journey has been a pretty long journey. I am 46 years old at the time of this video, and when I got diagnosed, I was 22 years old. I was fresh out of college. I had just finished graduating in a program with a physical therapy degree, and I was completely stressed out to the max during college because it was such a tough program and it was a lot of stuff crammed into 5 years. So it was definitely a stressful time. So I just chalked it off to that I just had stress in my life from college, and that it would just go away. And things continued to get worse. Once I got diagnosed at the age of 22 with hypothyroidism, I was thrown on thyroid medication, and nothing really changed for the first couple years. I was feeling pretty miserable still. I wasn't getting a lot of answers from doctors, and my symptoms kept getting worse. So I was struggling with brain fog. It was pretty intense. Had a hard time focusing even at work. And the weight was kind of packing on. Didn't matter how much I worked out, didn't matter what I ate. And I was working out and I was eating very clean and watching what I was eating and cutting my calories because I was told by numerous doctors, cut your calories, work out more, which was terrible advice. But at that time, that's what I thought I was supposed to be doing. Plus, I was working in the medical field. So I just was putting all my trust into doctors and not realizing that they didn't have a lot of education around thyroid disease, particularly hypothyroidism. So during that time, it was a pretty big roller coaster. Again, the weight was still packing on. I was getting extremely exhausted. I could barely function. It was hard for me to go to work. I needed naps throughout the day. My hair was falling out. It was falling out in massive clumps. I literally had like bald spots on my head. My nails were pretty thin and breaking all the time. My skin was dry. I was freezing cold all the time. I mean, I literally had every slow thyroid symptom that you could possibly have. And after about 8 or 9 years of struggling with that, I started going to numerous other doctors. I went through 7 different doctors until I found a doctor that would actually run a full thyroid panel on me. That was probably my biggest frustration, is I could not get a doctor to run a full thyroid panel on me. They said it was completely unnecessary. And I knew better, and it was also frustrating. Like I said, I'm working in the medical field. I also then got certified in personal training. So I'm in the fitness industry, I'm in the medical field, and I'm still being blown off. I'm still being told that it was all in my head, that I was crazy. Numerous times I was told by doctors that I needed to just get over it, that I was just stressed out from college, and it was never going to go away. I just always was going to have these symptoms, and I knew better than that. So again, the frustration just became worse and worse and worse, along with the symptoms. I was thrown on numerous thyroid medications. None of them were really working for me. I kept getting worse. And I got to the point where some doctors were trying to throw me on weight loss medications, antidepressants, anti-anxiety, blood pressure medications, like you name it. They were trying to throw everything at me. Of course, I did not do any of them. I did do thyroid medication, but again, like I said, I was really struggling with that still. I even had a doctor at the age of 24 that told me that I was hitting menopause, and that's why I had symptoms, which again, I knew better, that I was not hitting menopause at the age of 24. So I just thought I would share the story with you because I know that so many of you women can relate to this, and it is so frustrating. So just know that you aren't alone on this journey, that it is unfortunately very common to be blown off, to not get a full thyroid panel, to be told that it's just the way it is, or to be told that maybe it's all in your head, or you're over exaggerating, or you're being a hypochondriac. I was also told that numerous times. So once I decided that I was going to start investigating functional medicine, that's when everything shifted for me. And that's actually when I got certified. I got certified in functional diagnostic nutrition 8 years ago. And we're literally on 8 years now. And when I started that journey, that certification, I started noticing massive changes in my health. And I thought, this is kind of crazy. I've been battling so many doctors for this, and I'm figuring it out myself. And that's literally what I did. I have had 0 thyroid symptoms, slow thyroid symptoms, in 8 years. Since I got certified, I haven't had anything. And I can tell, I'm so in tune with my body now that I can tell if something is possibly coming on where I might be starting to get symptoms again. I can tell that it might be coming on and I need to shift things. Like if I have stress in my life, or I'm doing too many things, or I'm working out too intense, things like that. I can identify it now. So it's been a really, really nice thing to be able to identify that. And again, get my thyroid condition in remission. Like I said, I haven't had any symptoms in 8 years, but it wasn't until I started utilizing functional medicine. And then once I got certified, that's when I decided to go ahead and I started a thyroid program with this. I want to work with women one-on-one and help them on this journey. I just launched a new thyroid course as well that I'm super excited about. That can help people kind of in the beginning stages even, or if you're just like, I want more education around this in one spot. I go literally over everything you can think of, full body approach. So that's what got me on this journey. It's because of my own journey and my own battle. And let me tell you, I had severe hypothyroid symptoms that I thought were never going to go away. And it was a 15-year battle, and I don't have any thyroid symptoms at all. I have nothing. My weight is exactly where I want it to be. I've maintained it. I don't have any hair loss anymore. My hair is probably the longest and the thickest it's ever been. I don't ever have brain fog. All my thyroid symptoms are gone. And it can be for you too. It's just getting that right plan, and it's more than just thyroid medication typically. There's a lot more things to uncover with that. So just know that it can happen for you too. And I have been in your shoes, and it was a pretty brutal journey. And I just was really struggled during it, and I was getting scared that this was just how my life was going to be. And I can tell you it doesn't have to be like that. So if you have questions with this, definitely reach out. If you want more information about working with me one-on-one or about my thyroid course, let me know on that. I am going to drop the link below for my thyroid course and how to work with me one-on-one as well, just to give you more information there. And then, like I said, if you need anything else or you have questions with us, definitely reach out, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.